What is up, my frosty brethren? My name is Arctic, and happy new year. It is 2015, and how crazy is it that the very first video that I released in 2015 is a Gears of War discussion video. We're talking about Gears of War 4 speculative videos. This is actually the 20th, but in the playlist 18th video I've kind of done in this same vein, talking about the future of Gears of War. If you guys aren't aware, this is old gameplay from way back in the day, and Gears of War 4 was confirmed in March of 2014 or something like that, spring of 2014. Today I wanted to talk about some things that happened right at the end of the year that kind of lead me to believe, I should say confirmed, that Black Tusk Studio is basically on the same path as 343. So, with that being said, and the title of this probably catching your attention, let's examine a couple things, if we may. Now, I believe in November or early December, Black Tusk made an announcement that they hired a former pro player, Fallout. It's a good buddy of mine. He's now in the community relations role, basically a community manager, I believe, of sorts, for the competitive guys, more than likely. Now, if we look at 343 and examine what they've done, they, around the same time, I'd say before they got the ball rolling, this would have been 2013, they hired Bravo from Major League Gaming. I believe he was a coach for one of the teams. I can't remember off the top of my head which one, when you know, Halo was hot on the Major League Gaming circuit. So he had a lot of credibility with his YouTube channel and whatnot. And you know, he was posting out a lot of very informative videos, and then he got hired by 343. Then 343 went on to hire other pro players, mostly from I would say in a QA role. So a lot of them are doing, you know, quality assurance testing, probably doing a lot of their high-end play tests, finding issues or showing, I think, the development team what can be abused and what can't from a balance standpoint. Now, go back to Black Tusk. They made a very similar hire, and I didn't talk about this around that time. They hired I would say, he wasn't a former pro player in the sense that he was with Major League Gaming, but he was a Gears of War 3 pro player with Hypefestation, and that's Strangulate. He's with the team Synergy, which if I would say the most dominant team on Gears of War 3 for those of you guys that follow the scene. Now, if this holds true, Black Tusk is going to make more hires along the same line as 343, which means they're going to hire a couple more players, more than likely, and we're probably going to have what I would like to call the in-house pro team, if you will, that shows these guys a lot of balance and design issues, I think, with maps, weapons, and the whole nine, movement, all of that stuff. So I would say we're on a pretty good path to see some very similar overlaps between Black Tusk and 343. Consider they're both Microsoft-owned studios, which leads me to believe that Black Tusk is probably going to have a beta for Gears of War. I don't know if it's going to be this year, but if they're going to do the same thing as 343, they're going to have a beta about a year out before the game. Yeah. Think about that, guys. A lot of things are overlaps here. I wouldn't be surprised if we also see Black Tusk make a plunge into the competitive scene, considering they've already hired 2 former pro players on their staff. So competitive gaming has major impact on the influence of everyone beneath those pro guys. A lot of players look up to them. A lot of influence can be you know, seen with peripherals in tournaments, keeping the game's longevity going, and it is very wise to see Black Tusk making an effort, both from an event standpoint and a hiring standpoint, to get a lot of competitive guys in there. So don't be surprised if we see a beta. Don't be surprised if we see an announcement for some Gears of War championship style series or something like that, very similar to 343. And don't be surprised if we see some better matchmaking. There's my 2015 Gears of War discussion video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure to give a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's 2015. We're going to blow up the spot this year, y'all. I'm going for the top. Let's go. Lots of support. You guys make all that possible. And I want to wish you guys a happy new year. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself last night. And until the next time, I will catch you all later. Stay frosty. So you missed my previous Gears video, huh? Well, luckily for you, it's right there. Just click right there. Come on. What are you waiting on? Just click. Click it. It's right there for you. Come on. This is unnecessary.